My kids actually
I'd
go
like to
there,
accept my last Emmy.
Yeah. But, I mean, this is what happens to you when you speak poorly of public school. People just don't like it. There's too much invested in it. We've invested too many billions of dollars.
It's not even that.
And it's too easy a process.
Yeah, it's
you
too
just
easy
send your
of a
kids
process.
there, and nobody wants to really do anything about it.
And it's because we're all so busy and we're also overwhelmed and we don't know what to do.
You don't. Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm not equipped to home teach my children. I'm not equipped to do these things.
And you think you're not, but you really are.
And I'm too busy and I don't know what to do. And all my friends say that that's crazy to take. And so you just don't want to look at the problem because it's too much to deal with.
It is overwhelming.
Yeah. And it's like that. Everything is like that right now. Everything has been overwhelmed and the problems are just too big and you don't know where to start. That's the real problem here. And anybody who stands up, they just destroy. They just destroy. So what do you do? What do you do? Let me go to cut 174 here. Here's students at Texas Tech that can't answer history questions. Listen.
Who won the Civil War?
Who won the Civil War?
We did? The South?
Like the one in 1965 or?
No.
What Civil War?
Who won it? Who was even in it?
Who was in it? Just tell me who was in it.
Ooh, I don't know.
Why you make me do this?
Who won the Civil War?
Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, I'm drawing a blank. It's one of those things. I feel like I'm on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
America? I don't know.
America.
That's the Confederates, right?
No.
Dang it. I have no clue.
The Union. The North. Yes. Okay. Okay. So who is our vice president?
Don't know. I have no idea. Of right now? I don't know.
What's his name? Oh my gosh. I have his name I have his face in my head.
Who is the vice president? Is that like a trick question?
Nope.
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Don't know.
Joe Biden. Yes.
I don't know.
You're not the only one. A lot of people don't know.
No, but I still feel
Okay, who did we gain our independence from?
These are horrible.
I have no idea. Do you know what year we happened to? Absolutely not.
I couldn't tell you.
These are college students. Stop. These are college students. College students. College students. College students tell me this system is working.
It's not.
There's no way to survive this.
She should have just played that video as she was walking off stage. I think it would have proved her point.
My gosh.
These are people in college.
Who's the vice president? Is that a trick question? Yeah, it's a trick question. I'm trying to trip you up because nobody knows that one.
Oh,
that's a tough one.
Who won the Civil War? I don't know. It's just one of the most important wars. There's only... Look, you can say, who did we fight against? Cheyenne. Cheyenne is 8. She said to me, Dad, who did we fight against in World War I? I said, well, that's just why? Because we're talking about it in school. It's Germany, right? She's 8.
Let's see. Does she go to a public school?
No, she doesn't. So she's 8, and she's wondering who fought in World War I, and she's like, I think it was Germany, right? Yes. Now, out of all the wars that you can list, the big ones, World War I is probably the one that you're like, I don't really know that much. Germany, I think. Okay? Mm-hmm. World War II, if you don't know who won World War II and who we were fighting against World War II, you're dead. You're dead.
If you don't know who we gained our independence from,
you're dead.
Yeah.
If you don't know who we freed the slaves, don't talk to me about the African American plight. If you can't tell me who won the Civil War and who was fighting in the Civil War, who the president was at the time, don't even think about talking to me about civil rights. You're an imbecile. You're an imbecile. And may God forget that you dared called yourself our countryman.
How'd they graduate from high school?
My gosh.
How?
How? How did you get a diploma? How did you get out of 8th grade?
Did you get accepted at a major American college?
It just seems like as we go, the education system becomes more of a time process than a learning process. Like, you need to be in a specific place for this amount of years.
Yes,
yeah.
And that's all it is. Yeah. That's why nobody wants to earn the corner office. That's why nobody wants to earn anything. I showed up.
Yeah.
What? I showed up. No, it's called merit. You have to earn it. No, you don't. You just have to participate. You just have to be there, and then you get it. That's the way it works. We've done it in sports. We've done it in school. You just keep passing along. No.
Right. I mean, how long? Obviously, it's a conservative cliche to talk about the participation trophies at this point, but isn't this just an extension of it? Mm-hmm. It's that same philosophy of, I showed up all this time. I mean, I remember going to even high school when I was going to high school, and, they didn't want to fail you. They gave you every opportunity to get past, to take an extra test, to do those things to get past the grade, because no one wants to fail their kid. I mean, maybe some kids need to fail. If you don't know who was in the Civil War by the time you're going to college, you should still be in, 6th grade. You should have failed multiple times. You should be nowhere near college. They shouldn't let you on the campus.
This is also, these kids learned it, but they learned it for a test. It meant nothing to them.
Yeah.
There was no connection to the story. We have so bastardized and destroyed the storytelling ability of our culture that they don't connect to it. So in other words, I learn it. It's the Union and the Confederates. I got it. Union and Confederates, Union and Confederates, Union and Confederates. Got it. Test is over. Why do I store that information anymore? I was memorizing things for a test. I never connected to the story.
I just wish somebody was thinking of a particular program that would teach people interesting stories from history in a way that, I don't know, maybe was valuable to them, so they would learn, that they would absorb the information.
It's weird, almost like you're wearing a T-shirt right now that says History House.
Yeah. You're right. Jeez, this isn't what you're doing, is it? This isn't part of the plan for you, is it?
It's amazing. It's amazing. We don't survive without it. We just don't survive without it.
This is why you got to move into culture. Because it's not working in education and it's not working in politics.
And you know what? It's not working in politics. And no incremental change in anything will work anymore. Right. You want to fix the schools? You must abolish the Department of Education. You must give local control back to the schools. You must abolish this top-down education. It will not work any other way. It's too far gone.
Every single one of these kids who couldn't answer any of those rudimentary history questions, every one of them knew what show Snooki was on. Every one of them knew it was Jersey Shore.
You know why? You know why?
It's culture.
Yeah, it's the culture. Mm-hmm. It affects their life. They're watching. They're interested in that.
Yes.
They're not interested in any of the stories from history.